Hey guys, welcome to week of day 3 of Colourpop Cosmetics. The Colourpop palette that I chose for this video, for the third video, is the Troublemaker. This is a very recent purchase, and it was less than, I want to say this was only $6. I might be wrong. It might have been $9. It was under 10. I do know that. I'd never seen it before, but aesthetically, I love this. I mean, the back of the palette looks like that. And this is what the inside looks like. There is no mirror. That does not bother me. But those shades are beautiful. This shade is a duo chrome multi. So we're going to create a look using this palette. Now, I did not pull out any Super Shocks for this video. I used those in the last two. I am wearing a Colourpop Lippie in the shade Brink. I paired that up with Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in Mudslide. And then I applied just the Colourpop Lippie Stix. These are just, I can't say enough good things about them. I absolutely love the Lippie Stix, and realized that I had a few. I was going through some of my lip stuff and kind of organizing it. Anyway, and I pulled out two that I possibly wanted to use, and I ultimately went with this. So, that being said, let's get on with doing an eye look. Alrighty, first things first. My eyes are primed. I used the Too Faced Born This Way in Seashell. It is actually my skin tone. I used that to prime my eyes, and then I took the IT Cosmetics pressed powder and just set. I actually used the same brush that I used to apply the concealer. I just swirled it a little bit in a pressed powder and set my eyes that way. So I'm not going to do a full face, but I am going to go into this palette, and I am not going to use a pink tone. I had to look at it and say, well, which one did I say I was going to use? I did do a look before, and I did use that beautiful, beautiful shade right there. So we're going to just do something different. I am actually going to start out using this shade right here, which happens to be Younger Self. Oh, I think I'm out of frame. This one, Younger Self. My brushes are clean. Alrighty, now let's pick another shade. Let's see. Let's pick up this one, which is in the shade 0Fs. Right here. Which is just about how I feel today. Now, I want to take this shade right here, which is in the shade Cold Hearted. And it has, I'll swatch it afterwards because I didn't bring anything to wipe my hand off with. But it is a purple, but it's got some shiny particles in it. So it looks very similar to the one next to it if you hold it a certain way and look at it. But, you know, looking at it like I am now in the mirror, this one is darker and has light colored sparkles, and this one is just a shimmer. So I'm taking just a packer brush and I'm picking up a little bit of that shade, and I'm going to tap off. Oh, I don't like that at all. No, it's swatching more gray, black than purple. Doggone it. Well, that's okay. We'll build it up a little bit, blend it out. Let me go back in with that second shade and kind of blend that harsh line out. Very good. I'm going to catch up with this eye, and I will be back and we can do the shimmers. Alrighty. I caught this eye up. This definitely turned much smokier than I wanted. I really thought that this shade would really have more of the violet come out, but it didn't. So I blended it the best I could. I went back in to this shade and tried to blend all over, and this is what we got. So we're going with it. For shimmer, for the outer, I'm going to place this color, which is the shade Kick Ass. That's the name of the shade. And then I'm going to go in with either this silver or this one. I gotta swatch them to see. But I didn't want to swatch them while still putting my makeup on, because I did that a while ago and I had a big old black spot right there from when I had swatched it. All right, let's see. Oh, it is thundering. I did not film any last night, which was what I wanted to do, because I knew I'd have these videos coming up, and I didn't want to be rushed. Putting my own self under pressure is what I mean. However, we had a terrible thunderstorm last night. I mean, whew, I was actually on the phone. I was on my front porch, and I was on the phone with my mama when all of a sudden the winds just went whipping. I actually recorded it. If I can remember, I'll put it at the end of this video so you guys can see. It was, I mean, I don't even think you can see any trees. I was just taking a little video of the sky, how black it got in no time. Okay. Really like this shade. It wasn't the shade I was going for when I initially started, but it's here. What I think I might do is go over it with this shade, this purple, that I really hadn't planned on using, but let's go for it. And it is in the shade Messy. I hope that's not a premonition of what's to come. I did a little something, maybe. I'm just going to go a little further in with this shade, and I will be covering it up. But I wanted some of that shimmer to show. And as you can tell, this is already leaking. It's just a perfect thing for how my day is going. Now, let me swatch the shade Baddie and Villain Era, which are these two silvers. And, ooh, okay. One is more of a topper, which is this shade. I mean, it comes off, but swatching it is not very, you don't get a very big payoff. However, the eyeliner that I have to wear with this is silver, because I knew I wanted a silver look. Let me swatch the silver eyeliner, because you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I am going to take and pop a little bit of this shade in the inner and go in with this topper and go all over the rest of the eye. Let's see what we can come up with. Hopefully it will be pretty. So, let's take that pink shade, which is in the shade Wild, and I am going to spray it. Not a lot of color payoff, is it? I really figured it would be a lot more, considering it's going over such a dark base, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to take that topper shade and I'm going to put it on my finger, and I'm just going to tap over. Yeah, I can see a difference. It's subtle, but it's there. So let's take the other eye, get it on. I really thought I was going to be not happy with this palette because it is very cool toned in terms of the mattes, but you know what? I am really loving this look. I'm not loving this watery eye, but I am loving this look. So now I'm going to take an eyeliner, pop it on my eyes, and I will be right back. Alrighty, guys. This is the completed look. I did take a little bit of this silver and popped it right there so you could see it's, if I were going out, this is not the inner corner that I would wear at all. But I wanted to kind of remain true to this palette. And for the lower lash line, I used, in my waterline, the Sleek Cosmetics Life Proof 12-hour wear metallic liner. And this one is in the shade, I don't know if it's got a shade name. Yes, it does. Ask me, can I read it? No, I can't. Okay. Up to No Good. That's the name of the eyeliner, and it just looks like this. And, I mean, it is very creamy. These are the little lines. Very, very creamy. I was able to just kind of boop, boop, boop. And I took the packer brush that I was putting the shimmers on with, and I just, whatever was up here, I just ran it along, not going all the way in. I do have small eyes, and light colors open them up, give them, you know, the illusion that they're bigger. I don't like anything going all the way in here anyway, because it never fails. It's going to pool up right here in the corner and be gunky and noticeable. And so I just kind of always leave this part completely blank. But I did want to try something. So I wanted to take some of that bright silver and pop it just like so. Wow. It does not take a lot at all for that. I mean, my gracious, that was what was left on my finger after doing both of these eyes. And now I'm gonna hopefully blend it out a little bit. There we go. I like that. I like that punch of silver. And this is the day 3 of a week of Colourpop. So, okay, I'm going to show you up close the eye. This one's watering, so pay no attention to that. But this is what the look I came up with. Didn't put mascara on. So, Troublemaker palette, still love. You know, came up with a totally different look than I did the first time that I tried this palette. And I really do enjoy this. I don't think that I will get a whole lot of use out of it. But I have compared it with the bigger Colourpop palettes that I have. And this is unique. So, I'm going to hold on to this. you know, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So, with that being said, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel if you're not, and doing all the YouTube things that we all ask you to do. Give this video a like, leave a comment, leave 10 comments. All of that helps with the algorithm, as well as it helps support this channel. So, that being said, as always, be beautiful, be kind. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.